Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Virginie and I am an interior designer. I love co-creating with my clients their homes so that they can have a beautiful and functional home that reflects their personality and supports them in their everyday lives. This goes from consulting to guiding them through the entire renovation process. I also assist foreigners who want to purchase and renovate properties in Italy, helping them throughout the entire process, which can be challenging to follow from a distance. In this channel, I will talk about home and renovation, providing tips and ideas so that you can have the house of your dreams, a place you can't wait to return to and find and be yourself. Remember, these are general suggestions. They can't replace the personalized advice tailored specifically to you. So only take what indeed resonates with you and let go of the rest. How to choose the proper lighting for your home? It's a question I'm often asked, so I decided to answer it with this video. But before we get started, if you love everything related to the topic of home and renovation, remember to subscribe to my channel for more information on this subject. And don't forget to click the like button because it's the best way to support this channel and my content, and I really appreciate it. We know perfectly well that lighting is absolutely essential, and the wrong lighting can ruin your entire furnishing and decor project. As mentioned other times, you could choose the most beautiful furniture, the best colors, and the finest materials, but if you get the lighting wrong, everything will fade away. I've already discussed lighting by explaining color temperatures, color rendering, and much more in this video, and you can find also the link in the description box below. Today I want to focus on choosing the right lights for your home and how to position them correctly for perfectly lit spaces. Let's first look at the different types of lighting based on their function. We can divide the lighting fixture into two main categories: decorative and architectural. Decorative lights, of course, provide illumination, but they also enhance the design and the aesthetic of your spaces. They come in various forms: chandeliers, table lamps, floor lamps, wall lamps, and each can have different styles. In addition to providing illumination, decorative lights enhance the design and the aesthetic of a space. Therefore, they are essential elements when designing the decor of any space. To understand how to choose the right lights for your home, we need to consider two key aspects: how the light spreads, shade, style, and color. Shaded lamps emit a soft light. This type of lamp helps create the room's general lighting. Chandeliers, table lamps, floor lamps, or wall lamps with shades help creating a warm and inviting atmosphere. These lamps are ideal for areas where you want to relax, such as the bedroom or living room. Direct lighting illuminates specific areas for tasks like reading, studying, drawing, eating, or cooking. In addition to being highly functional, by providing the right light for each activity, these lights are also a key part of the decor. Depending on how a lamp emits light, it will be more suitable for certain areas than others. So this is the first aspect to consider when choosing a lamp. Once you have determined the best type of lamp based on how it emits light, You will need to choose its shape, style and color to match the design you've selected for your home. For instance, if you love the minimalist style, you can use lamps with simple shapes and clean lines to maintain the style. Or, if you enjoy mixing, you can add lamps that contrast, making them the focal point. In a room, there are usually several decorative lamps. These lamps should have a common thread to ensure the space feels cohesive and harmonious. You can achieve it by using lamps with similar shapes but different colors or materials, or, on the contrary, lamps with different shapes but the same material and color. Architectural lamps are subtle lights that, in a way, are part of the structure of a space. For this reason, you can use them regardless of the home's style. They are practical and functional for illuminating areas. We can include in this group recessed spotlight, ceiling lights, regular spotlights, and LED stripes. In addition to illuminating spaces, these elements can highlight decorative objects or architectural features. Let's see where and how to use these lights. People commonly use recessed spotlights for general room lighting. A full ceiling made of drywall is required to install them. They are functional and discreet lamps that one can use in any room without altering the style. They can have a wide or narrow light beam. You can use recessed spotlights with the wide beams anywhere as general lighting. If the beam is narrow, they are best used to highlight a specific area, such as a wall with a unique wallpaper or a beautiful artwork. Ceiling lights fulfill the same purpose as recessed spotlights and work well when you cannot have or you don't want a full ceiling. Their primary function is to provide general lighting. There are countless different shapes of ceiling lights, and you will need to find one that best fits the shape, style, and color to match the room's decor. Regular spotlights usually have a narrow light beam, which makes them perfect to highlight a specific area, such as an architectural detail, a painting, a sculpture, or a wall with a unique texture. You have to position the spotlight to point exactly where you want them. There are also spotlights mounted on tracks. They are ideal for spaces without a full ceiling but with a single central light source. Thanks to the track, you can still distribute the light evenly. Thanks to their versatility, LED strips have become widely used in interior design for the past few years. LED stripes can define volumes and illuminate furniture or functional areas like beneath kitchen cabinets. They emit a soft, diffused light, perfect for general lighting and setting the mood. Now that you know the various types of lighting, I'd like to give you a few tips on how to better plan the lighting of for your spaces. Use multiple lamps. One light source is not enough to properly illuminate a space and create contrast and depth. The ideal setup is layering light, having general lighting to fully illuminate the room, spot lighting to highlight specific areas, and task lights that assist you with activities like cooking, reading, studying, and so on. Be careful on how space will be used. Try to understand how you will use a particular space to determine which light to choose. For instance, in a study, you'll need specific table lamps to make the space more comfortable for working. Design the lighting system. When designing a lighting system, base it on how you want to arrange the furniture in the room. This way you will have a truly functional and efficient lighting setup. Otherwise, the risk is having lights in places where they are not needed and lacking them where they are. I hope the video was helpful and you love it. In case, let me know with a thumbs up and in the comments. Please feel free to share this video with someone you think might be interested in the topic. I will be honored and it will help me to grow my channel. If you feel that your home, some environment of it, does not reflect you enough, do not wait any longer and book your consultancy. You find my contact in the description box below. If you already haven't done it, remember also to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you will not miss the upcoming video. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye!